What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Doing good. Um, I don't know. Just want to touch base on my health journey. Seems like I'm kind of stuck around the 250 mark. Give or take. Sometimes up a little, sometimes down a little, but mostly right around that 250 mark. And I am exercising. Um, Although I've been taking a couple days off here and there, I gotta start doing some weightlifting, and to go to supplement with the hiking and all that. And I've been running through the trails a lot more now. I do the trail several times around. It's a nice loop, and I do enjoy it. I'm still taking my supplements. You know, I've I've eaten a little more sugar than I normally do, so I understand you get. Well, I understand. For me, I get frustrated, right? I don't see the results that I want. I mean, other people say, they're like, "Whoa," but I'm like, I want to see more. It gets frustrating because you know I didn't get this big overnight. People always say, "Well, how did someone get that big?" And I'm talking about like when even way bigger than even 300. And my mom had said it one time. It's like 1 pound at a time. And it's true. So it does get frustrating. So if anybody's out there and they're exercising, they've lost some weight, they've plateaued, because I plateaued at 265 for a while. Now I'm down to about 250, give or take, and now I've kind of plateaued there. So when I plateaued at 265, I got a little more extreme with my diet. Cut out all sugars, all wheats and carbs and everything, like 100%. Maybe once a month I'd have like some keto ice cream or a little bit of peanut butter, or 2 cups of peanut butter with half a cup of maple syrup mixed in, something like that. I was very, very strict, and I was doing the carnivore thing, and that got me down to 250, a little bit below 250. Same where I'm at now. So, and I added in more exercise, right? So I'm maintaining where I'm at, even though I've eaten some carbs here and there and some sugar here and there, right? So I'm still staying around 250, but it's frustrating. It's really frustrating, and every other time where I've lost some weight and I started feeling good, and then I got frustrated because I couldn't get past like 240, and what did I start doing? I was like, well, I gave up. That's what I did. I gave up. And I don't want to give up, because this is my health journey, and I want to live longer to benefit from the technology that's coming for longevity science, and shoot, if I can live another, I'm gonna be 52 in October. I know I say it all the time, but I'm gonna be 52. It's hard for me to believe, so I got to keep saying it. So I'm gonna be 52 in October, and if I could get another 48 years, imagine the technology and the innovations and the breakthroughs that we'll have by then. So I mean, even in another 20 years, it'll surpass what we have now by leaps and bounds. I'm pretty sure of it. As long as we don't do something stupid and destroy the world as we know it with giant wars and all kinds of bullshit. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of touch on that and the frustration, and how in the past I've given up. I don't want to give up, you know what I mean? I'm still taking my ice cold showers, and now that we're at the house, I mean, it's even colder. It's well water. I still, I'm still exercising at least 4 times a week, 4 days a week. And, when I'm working, I get in however many steps and burn some calories too. Several thousand, so it's good. And so I just, I just kind of want to touch on it, because I know when I was first, starting a lot of this, I was very gung-ho about it, and I still am, but like I said, it does get frustrating. I know there's a lot of us out there, men and women, but I know a lot of men, they don't talk about their health struggle, their weight struggles, all kinds of stuff like that, and we go through it too. We all have mirrors, and we all have these unreasonable standards of what a man should look like or what a woman should look like, and and mine are jaded, mine are fucked up, they're skewed a certain way, which may or may not hurt me in my life, and it definitely makes me judgmental. I'm very judgmental about my body, when I get in the mirror and stuff, and I'm thinning out in the front, but I still got these freaking ham hocks hanging off the hips here, I got these childbearing hips over in the backside now. But it is frustrating, and I'll do videos where I'm cutting hair, and I don't post a lot of them because I'm not tensing my stomach, I'm kind of just letting it hang out because I'm relaxed, cutting hair. I'm focusing on the business at hand of cutting hair, and I'm not focusing on sucking in my gut a little bit and tensing my stomach, and not that I'm always sucking in my gut, but I do think that if you kind of tense the muscles a little, and these little micro movements and stuff, it helps strengthen your core. But I don't like the way that I look from the side view, I just don't. That's why a lot of times when I'm posting my the photos where I think I look good is from the front, and from a good distance away. But I'm getting there. I'm still beautiful in the face, so you can't beat that. I'm the most handsomest, most talented, funniest, wittiest, again, best looking. I can't hit that enough. MF out here, best barber. But yeah, so it does get frustrating, and stick with it. And if anybody else is struggling, trying to get their health back, I'm willing to, we could do a Zoom group or whatever, or text messaging back and forth, just saying what's up, and it helps to have some support, it really does. And it does get frustrating, especially when you don't see the gains or the losses that you're looking for, And I know I get these cramps sometimes in my muscles, so I gotta, I know I gotta start working out, because I flexed my biceps a couple times, and I thought I had a torn bicep because it was really sore for a long time. I started flexing it, getting the blood flowing in there, and it's all puffed up again. It feels like it's fine, it was sore for a day, but it really, it feels good. So I'm gonna get my testosterone tested. I got a mole on my leg I gotta get tested, checked out. Seems okay, but it's got a little spot I don't like. And I gotta schedule, because the COVID thing last year, they rescheduled they canceled all the appointments, so I gotta get my freaking colon checked. I gotta do all this 50 plus stuff, and again, it's a lot harder coming off than it is going on, although it does go on over time, the weight I'm talking about, and so we don't notice it when you see yourself every day, it can get frustrating, right? It's like you ever have a child, if you have a child, right, and they go on vacation, even if you're not divorced or whatever, if you are, say they go on vacation with their dad or their mom for a month in the summer, you know what I mean? They come back, you're like, whoa, they look different, they sound different, and that's how we are. We look and sound different to others, but ourselves, we see, we just see, we see it every day, so we don't see the gradual transition. We get used to it each time we look. So remember, folks, it does get frustrating, but it can be done. And I'm proof of it, or at least I'm trying to be proof of it, and I'm hoping that, I know that it's hard to get motivated. Even days that I'm motivated, I'm still like, yeah, but I could just hang out here and, hit the freaking pipe again, but, I force myself to go out. I really try to keep my control my calories, especially the type of calories, carbs, sugar, same thing, but I try to keep away from that stuff. But it's hard. It's everywhere. It's like alcoholics, right? Alcohol's everywhere you go. You know, at least heroin. You know, you can't. You don't. There's no ads for it really. You know, they don't promote it everywhere. You know, you don't walk into like Afghani freaking black tar. You know, and over by the bar or something. You know, so it is a little more in your face. So in that way, but you know, I'm a booze bag too. So. But you know, I quit all that shit, you know, and I feel really good about it. My body feels good, and I'm getting healthier. All right, everybody. Hey, if you're frustrated, you ain't alone, you know, and you know, just keep trudging forward. Even if you fuck up, you can keep going forward. All right, peace. Take care. Your client.